The Galaxy S26 Ultra isn't playing it safe this time. Instead of the small yearly tweaks we've come to expect, leaks point to two shocking design changes that could completely reshape the Ultra's identity. One of these changes hasn't been seen in half a decade, and the other could finally erase the Note DNA for good. Welcome back, viewers. Sam here. If you love being the first to catch these game-changing tech updates, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next big reveal. Now, let's dive straight into the first surprise, the return of the camera island. If you followed the Ultra series closely, you know Samsung ditched that unified bump after the S21 Ultra and switched to floating water drop style lenses. That clean, minimalist look became a signature for the S23, S24, and even the S25 Ultra. But according to new reports from Korea, the S26 Ultra is bringing all the cameras back together in a single raised block. At first, it feels like a step backward, until you realize what's really going on. Here's the real story: Samsung isn't just redesigning for style. They're doing it because of the camera hardware. While most lenses stay the same, the 3x telephoto finally gets a meaningful upgrade, jumping from 10 megapixels to 12. The main and 5x telephoto sensors remain the same, but open up with wider apertures, which means brighter shots and sharper details. The problem: bigger sensors need more space, and Samsung is determined to keep the S26 Ultra under 8 mm thin. The only way to pull that off is to abandon the floating lens design and pack everything into one island. It's less about looks and more about solving a very real engineering challenge. But the second change might rattle fans even more. For years, the Ultra carried the torch of the Galaxy Note with its iconic boxy frame and sharp edges. That's what gave it a bold, instantly recognizable silhouette. But now, leaks suggest the S26 Ultra will shift to even rounder edges on all four corners, moving further away from the Note's identity and closer to the softer Galaxy S line. And here's the kicker: Samsung has already started pulling back on Note DNA. They've reduced Bluetooth S Pen features, pulled S Pen support off the Fold series, and rumor has it the S27 Ultra might ditch the S Pen slot altogether. If the S26 Ultra really goes fully round, it raises a tough question. Are we looking at the end of the Note's legacy once and for all? Of course, not everyone will be upset. Surveys show over half of Ultra buyers prefer rounded edges anyway, which could explain why Samsung is willing to risk upsetting hardcore Note fans. And when you combine the return of the camera island with a fully rounded frame, the S26 Ultra could look like a hybrid between an iPhone and the old Galaxy Edge series rather than the Note's spiritual successor. But here's where things get interesting. By going slimmer while still upgrading cameras, Samsung might outplay its rivals. Brands like Xiaomi and Vivo are flexing massive 1-inch sensors, but their phones look bulky and heavy with giant circular bumps. Apple's rumored iPhone 17 Pro is also bulking up to fit bigger sensors. If Samsung nails this balance, thin body, island design, upgraded lenses, the S26 Ultra could stand out as the sleek powerhouse in a market full of chunky bricks. And here's the part no one's fully pieced together yet: Samsung still has unannounced features up its sleeve. If those turn out to be as bold as the leaks suggest, these design debates might just be the appetizer. The real Ultra story could be something far bigger hiding under the surface.